Good morning, this is Josiah Pike with Alaska's News Source, bringing you a story we're republishing with permission from the Alaska Beacon. The Western Arctic Caribou Herd, which is one of North America's biggest caribou herds and ranges in northwest Alaska, is down to 121,000 according to the most recent census by state biologists. Now, this is the lowest population since the 1970s, which is continuing a slide that we've seen since 2003. The peak then was 490,000. However, in 2023, 20 years later, which is the last time one of these population surveys was completed, the herd was down to 152,000. So this current year is a drop from 31,000 from the last time the survey was done. Now, Alex Hansen, who's a wildlife biologist for the Alaska Department of Fish and Game, presented the population report on Tuesday to the Western Arctic Caribou Herd Working Group, and he predicted the likely response will be additional hunting restrictions. Now, if we can just take real quick to the story on our website, alaskasnewssource.com, where you can read the full details. We're bringing you some of the highlights right now. Calf birth rates and survival rates have been adequate for the species, but the problem comes down to survival rates for adult caribou, especially adult females. Charlie Lean, who's a working member of the group from Nome, says he sees evidence of the decline, calling it pretty grim, and says from his standpoint, the caribou was pretty hard to find. They're not coming as far on the Seward Peninsula as they used to. Now, hunting limits can cause hardships in the indigenous villages where residents depend on the hunts for sustenance, which is one of the potential downsides to any sort of hunting limit. And Arctic-wide tundra caribou herd populations have declined by about 2/3 over the past 2 to 3 decades, and that's according to the last year's Arctic report card issued by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. Just to repeat some of the basic information here, the Western Arctic Caribou Herd, ranging in northwest Alaska, has suffered a 31,000 drop since the last time a population survey was completed in 2023. It's the lowest population now, the current number, 121,000, since the 1970s, and continuing the downward trend that's been seen since 2003, when the herd population peaked at 490,000. Those are some of the highlights from this story we're reposting from the Alaska Beacon. To read the full details, go to our website, alaskasnewssource.com, or check out our mobile app, and you can read the full story and in all its details there. But thank you for tuning in to get some of the highlights of this story or some of the most major details. We'll keep you updated on it should any new details develop, and have a good day.